Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Every now and then, I get a comment from a subscriber that I thought would be a great idea to address it on and post a video, because I think that this would be beneficial to all the beginners and intermediate players. So I'm going to read this comment. First, I want to give out a shout to George. Thank you for supporting the channel. And his question is this. My question is, I have been playing for 10 months now, with 7 months on your guitar lesson plan. I'm still having trouble switching in between chords fast and getting all my bar chords to sound perfect. Should I be focusing on just getting my chord switching down of open chords before practicing bar chords and songs? Or is what I'm experiencing normal? Now I'm going to repeat that last phrase because you've basically answered your own question. What am I experiencing is normal? This is normal. I'm going to say this to not discourage anybody, but to give you a realization and time frame. George is only 10 months into starting the guitar and 7 months into my guitar lesson program. Now, I'm going to give you my personal development because everybody's personal development is different. You haven't even gotten the game yet. This is going to take 3 to 4 years to be good or just decent, you know. So what you're experiencing is normal. There's no way in most cases, because you're going to have a handful of people. I'm like Jimi Hendrix in 2 months, you know, and being 2 years old, I can play like this, you know. That's one in a zillion, you know. But the rest of us, it's going to take some time. As far as what you're experiencing, trying to switch between chords fast, that's the norm. That's normal for you at your stage of playing. It took me, again, 2 to 3 years, maybe 3 to 4 years to play decent, not good. You know, I became a professional player at 22, but I started playing when I was 14, you know, and it took a while to get there. So some people, I guess, they don't have ideas as far as a time frame or a realistic one because you don't know what you don't know. But I know when I first started to partake of playing the guitar, I'm like, this ain't going to be no 6 months or over the summertime knockout. It's going to take years because I have a very good friend that I haven't spoken to in a while. I'm going to try to give him a call sometime this week. His name is Bernard. We went to high school together. Bernard was a first-degree black belt. Then he started teaching martial arts. So I said to Bernard, I said, man, I would love to become get into martial arts and perhaps acquire a black belt. And he stopped me right there before I even got finished. He's like, let me stop you right there, bro. He said, if you're not willing to commit 10 years to doing this, don't waste your time. I said, thank you. And it wasn't that I didn't want to devote 10 years. I'm like, realistically, I got other things going. My baby was just born, and so I won't have time to focus on the 10-year plan, you know. And normally it's best to start stuff like this when you're young. You know, you look at the ballerinas, they little girls on that little pole and stretching. They don't start to try to do this when they're 25, 30 years old, you know. So, you know, the answer to your question is this is the norm, George. It's going to take a while. You know, 10 months is not even a dust off the wall, you know, a little speck on the wall. And again, I say this not to discourage anyone. It's to give you a realistic time frame. That this, you have to put some years in, bro. I mean, some years, you know, it's not going to be 12 months and I'm playing like a pro. And what I also discourage people that are first starting to learn how to play, put that trying to learn songs to the side, because you got to learn your neck on the guitar first, you know. And how can you play efficiently if you haven't learned that, but yet you want to play songs? Now, I do understand you want to kind of do sometime play along with stuff to kind of get you going and motivate you. But as far as complex stuff, I strongly discourage people from that, but you know, everybody has their own way of trying to learn. But again, I strongly discourage people trying to learn complex stuff when they haven't learned their guitar yet or their instrument. You know, trust me, once you learn that neck, you can play millions of songs, you know, not just thousands, but millions, you know, because again, I had no idea that I could play so many and had no idea or didn't realize that when I learned the right way, the formal way with instructors, and they taught me what I need to work on, once I worked on that, kind of got pretty decent at that, I just said, you know, I can start playing. I'm playing these songs because like I told you, how I started on my YouTube channel was I'm like, I'm a working class musician. I know about 50 songs, to do a set off the top of my head. So I posted the chords for other fellow musicians, not someone who's trying to learn his guitar at this stage. These videos are not for you, but there's some people that don't understand that because they haven't got formal training. It's like there's some people that think that I'm trying to teach them the guitar in the course of teaching them the chords to the song. Two different animals. But you don't know what you don't know when you don't go get formal lessons. You start trying to dabble by yourself. I can do this by myself. I ain't trying to pay nobody. This is what you get, So I strongly urge and encourage you people, the beginner, the intermediate player, focus on the guitar, the neck. Trust me, George, that will come. There's gonna come a time you can close your eyes and play. You can close your eyes and your hands know where they're supposed to show up. Because I remember when I first started to play, and a few years into it, I forgot what year that movie came out in, but it was probably the early 80s. Back to the Future with Michael J. Fox, one of my all-time favorite movies and sequels. And there was a scene where he was filling in for a guitar player from Chuck Berry's cousin's band or nephew. And he was sitting on stage and he was just playing. And he's playing and looking around looking for his mom and his daddy in the audience. I'm like, I hope before I die, I can get to that stage where I'm just playing these songs comfortably. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. And I'm just playing smooth and fluently. And I got there. Eventually I got there. I was like, wow, thank God I got there. But again, you are embarking on a very long journey and you've just started your journey. So just be patient and just keep doing what you're doing. You're not doing anything wrong. Just keep doing what you're doing. You will gradually, slowly start to do this without any hesitations and any struggles where, you can put your hand on any part of the neck and play any kind of chord, bar chord, especially bar chords, and every single string rings out clearly. It's still muffled. It's not sounding good. You're not pressing down hard enough, or you're pressing down too hard, So that's the best advice I can give anybody that's starting this journey of playing an instrument. Just take your time. This is not going to be, I'm going to knock this out in 12 months type of situation. Now, of course, I might get a few dudes down here going to leave a comment saying that they've done that. Maybe they have, but they are part of a special group, and there's some people that don't have a realistic evaluation of their own playing. It's like, okay, this is to your standards. So go out there and try to play on a professional level with what you got. You're going to get laughed at, If you have not been taught, formally trained, and the people that train you show you what to do. Work on that. Because to me, bar chords are the easiest chords to play. My hat's off to the guys that play nothing but open face chords throughout the neck. I mean, I can do that. I'm not as good as that as I am with bar chords, and that's because my instructor said, hey, focus on this. Trust me, because the majority of the stuff that you're probably going to be playing is going to be this. Now, right out the gate, if I told him I want to be nothing but a jazz guitar player, he would have put me on a whole nother curriculum. He would have been nothing but open face stuff. Every blue moon, a bar chord is just like the opposite of what I do. Because the majority of stuff that I do is bar chord based. So he would have put me on an opposite curriculum than what I grew up and was taught to do. So again, I'm going to sign off now, but again, I stress to you, George, and all the rest of you guys, you're on the right path. Just keep playing, because the beginning is not always good. It's like I'm still fumbling. It just don't sound like the record, but trust me, it's going to pay off. Just keep practicing, keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing what you're supposed to do. It's going to take time as far as switching between chords real fast, but you're going to get there if you keep doing it. Trust me. I'm living proof of that, because I think 99.9% of the guys that start off, embark on this journey of playing guitar or piano, they experienced exactly the same thing, because trust me, it took me like 3 months to be able to tune my guitar. I was like, this don't sound like the record, because your strings out of tune, idiot, your strings out of tune. And it's funny, I still have the pitch pipe, the very first pitch pipe I was given from my instructor. Well, actually, he told me to go buy this one. I still got that pitch pipe in my drawer right now. This is back in the 70s, you know. Still got that little pitch pipe. Woo, woo. It was a Yamaha pitch pipe. Came in a little red case, opened up, little white thing. Woo, you know, but again, I'm going to sign off now. But again, I'm just going to again leave you with this. And forgive me for sounding like a broken record. You're on the right path, George. Just keep playing. 10 months is just, it's nothing compared to, or should I say, in the journey of learning the guitar, 10 months ain't nothing. You know, 10 months ain't nothing. And again, that's not a negative statement. Just give me a realization of what to expect. Now, come back in 3 years, like, yeah, okay, you should be making some good improvement, but 10 months, you're still a baby, man. Everybody's still a baby at 10 months of trying to embark on learning the instrument, you know. So till next time, take care and thanks for watching.